Hey everyone, it's Jerry at the Fledge for another edition of 99 Problems But a Pitch Ain't One. Today we're changing things up a little bit, and I've got a guest speaker here with me. And we've got everybody else is out on Zoom right now getting ready to present. And I'm going to bring our good friend Amaru on the screen. What's up, man?
How you doing?
I am doing well. How about yourself?
Caught me in mid drink.
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm all good.
So we're getting this together, man. It's exciting for me. So today, we always have two sponsors for the show. The first sponsor is always Black Lives Matter, and just making sure, if nothing else, we keep that tag in people's feeds, and we keep talking about that. And man, there's a lot from the fly on that piece of shit earlier this week. Let's see.
Train time.
Yeah, my voice is being heard twice. I need to.
Oh, mine is singular.
So let me double check. Megan, is that better out there? I bet you they hear me twice because of the video that they're watching. So I'm going to leave that be for a minute. And so anyways, back to that. We've got our governor threatened to be kidnapped or something
Yeah, that's
like
crazy,
that.
ain't it? That's crazy. I wonder
So
how I wonder they probably did they planning on Zoom.
that's that. I just saw one of my friends posted that one of her friends was letting the guy stay in his basement, one of those 13 that they arrested. So,
Wow. See,
but
I
that's,
was reading today that she was saying that she had knew like for like 2 months or something. She knew about it.
yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
that's weird. Um,
To know that
they,
you being plotted against to be kidnapped.
so, but some good things. The first black indigenous woman is up on that main stage as potentially being the VP. So that's a little bit of progress.
Yeah.
No? Why? Because she's a cop?
No, just just I like to see things actually change. You know, it's a nice gesture.
Yeah.
But we a little tired of gestures. We need some action or some
Yeah.
actionable possibilities.
So the day to day is still the day to day that
Yeah,
it's been
yeah,
for 400 years.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're
So how
making
can we?
change.
That's how can we affect that in our realm or domiciles? How can we what we can reach out to and change ourselves? That's what I'm kind of focused on.
Yeah.
Looking at the outside world will discourage you, but what can you change in your immediate surroundings? And so that's what we're focused on right now.
Yeah. And I like what you're doing. You want to talk about Greenwood?
Sure. So I was
Here,
thinking last. Go ahead.
let me put this. I'm gonna put that up too.
All right. So I was thinking about last night the approach of it, and you ever see an opportunity that pops up in maybe your city or area, and it just popped up. It seemed like it just popped up, and then you're already doing something, and you're not ready, and they say opportunity means preparation. So this is kind of perfect because it's a slow build kind of situation. So we're going to bring. So let me back up. COVID and the pandemic are one and the same. The pandemic and the national uprising in culture or whatever has presented us with possibilities and some detriments. The detriments being, I'm a professional comedian and I'm a filmmaker, and the the COVID situation has devastated both of them. And so sitting around being mad and depressed, thinking about why this is this way, I can continue on that path or I can try to do something about it. So in the efforts to save myself and cohorts careers, we came up with creating a movie studio here in town that would serve a couple purposes. We will show the world of production and entertainment what inclusion looks like and how to create economic wealth in our communities. Because one of the reasons why they can do what they do to us is because we have no economic value. And point blank, you don't have any economic value. That's just what it is. They look over you. That's just what it is. So how can we do that? And I think this is the possibility here. And so when I was talking about something just popping up and you not being ready for it, this is how it works. So the production studio will be in phases, and the problem we will solve in this production studio will be production companies are looking for a COVID-free production environment, which means they want to be able to come in just like Tyler Perry's studio. They want to be able to come in, pre-production, production, and post in one place. When they finish the project, they come, do the project, finish, leave. Everything being provided in-house, so they don't have to leave the facility for whatever period of time that we are shooting. Jobs, youth training program, opportunity, inclusion, empowerment, and repair the surrounding community. The overall beneficiary of the studio, as not just the studio, but the beneficiary net-wise is the community. So when the studio makes money, the community gets a benefit immediate. There's no applying for application, none of that. It's just the areas of improvement within the community, underrepresented community, will be identified and taken care of, period. So in essence, when we get paid, the community gets paid. Our target market is obviously filmmakers, podcasters, production companies, commercial business. However, the phase part of this, when we first get into the studio space, which we have, it's 24,000 square feet. We're going to go in and clean it up, renovate it, so that it's inhabitable. Then we will focus on the outside to get it prepared for the summer drive-in program that we're going to have. We're going to do a summer drive-in from May through September. That's 21 weeks. The summer drive-in, utilizing the parking lot space of the studio space, the revenue from that will drive the production aspect inside of the facility. So leading up to May is when we start our revenue stream doing the drive-in situation. And the drive-in situation allows us to scale at will. So based on our sales, May, June, July, August, September, we will know how much we can scale up, if we can scale up, and how much, basically. Creating a self-powered situation. So we want to go into this without having to get a loan from a bank. We just would like a line of credit. So we're raising as much money as possible in the beginning of this so that we can basically pay the rent each month up until May and get us to the drive-in situation, which will generate revenue to power everything else so that we won't have to get a loan. We can be self-powered. The other part of the self-powered situation is the community, or our target market is the urban market. The urban market supports the studio by way of buying the content, watching the content, and we support the community by giving money back from money made of the content that they supported. We will be shooting films that relate to the urban market. We will be focused on stories, unrepresented stories, things that we would like to see, seeing ourselves on television, whether it's health or wellness, whether it's drama, whether it's comedy, something that we can, when we see it on a big screen or a small screen, that we can be empowered and encouraged. And the major thing about this whole thing is that it gives kids an opportunity, because the production aspect doesn't start until about September of next year. It gives anyone who's interested, especially young folks, anyone who's interested time to 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 identify what they would like to do. You don't have to be in front of the camera. It's not always about being in front of the camera. What can you do behind the camera? Do you know how to produce properly? Do you know how to do audio engineering? Do you know how to edit? Do you know how to put together a package to even do a television show? So it allows you to identify those things and start practicing and getting some training, this, that, and the third, so that when we open up opportunities at the studio, you'll be prepared for them and have an opportunity to participate.
All right. Now we got to save some of this for this afternoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take your screen off for a second.
Mm-hmm.
So today at 2 p.m., you're gonna be on every damn day with me and able to tell a much richer story and a much
Mm-hmm.
richer part of this.
Mm-hmm.
But I love your lead in, what you're talking about. We talk about it every time on 99 Problems, but a pitch ain't one.
Mm-hmm.
And that is that strong communities are built by entrepreneurs solving problems, and
Mm-hmm.
strong communities can take care of themselves. They don't have to rely on the government. They don't.
Nope.
Strong communities don't need cops, right? We can
Nope.
solve
Right.
our own problems. We can do our own things. Amaru, you know, you and I met, I don't know, it feels like 5 years ago, but I think it's only been a few weeks.
Right.
And you are a badass in the community, and we really appreciate you coming on and speaking to us today. And everyone, watch out for Amaru. He's coming on to the Zoom channel now, and we're going to start getting this going a little bit different. So you mind if I take you out?
Do you think? I'm here.
All right. All right. So Amaro's going to leave the studio, and Mark, you can take down your screen that is up there, and I'm going to bring everybody from the Zoom meeting. Look at that. That's like a million things going on. So as soon as we're done there, we should be good. So, I don't know if you, yeah, there we go. Just one thing I have to change, and then I can hear all you guys. So, how's everyone doing?
Good.
All right, someone talk to me. Perfect.
Absolutely.
It's nice to see you all this morning. Anum and Mung, if you would... oh, Fonda's coming in. This is bad ass. Amaru's coming in. We like to see faces, so if it's possible for you to show your faces, we would appreciate it. If not, we understand. These guys seen me laying in bed trying to do a Scrum meeting too many times, right, Shayna? So, all right. We've got, at least I have right now, I've got Chris, James, Megan, and Kiana are presenting. Erica, Shayna, Fonda, anyone?
I will.
You will? Awesome.
No, Jerry, you know, I'm just watching and supporting. Good morning, everyone.
I'm going to ask you every single day, though.
Thank you. One day I'm going to say yes.
I hope so. You know, I was talking, I think that's your friend I was talking to yesterday, right? What's her name?
Yes, Rashawn?
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Oh, which
No.
one?
Who was from MDOT?
Oh, Nicole Dungy.
N-
Yeah,
N-
she's like a sister. Absolutely.
You know, she was talking about PPE and disadvantaged business enterprise certification for people with PPE, and I was thinking about you, get you a $80 million contract with the state of Michigan, and
I
you can,
know.
and Amaru and I will be coming to you with every idea we ever had.
You know, she calls me about that almost every day. She's like, Fonda, we need your shields. So you need to do this. So it's a work in progress.
That seems like you should do that then.
Well, right now, as you can see from my shirt, I'm trying to get into good trouble. So I'm working on it.
Let's go do that. My shirt yesterday, I think, said good trash on it. So,
like that even better.
all right. I'm trying to buy time for Chris because, he's down there warming up. You ready, Chris?
Way to go.
Let's hit it.
You just hit it? All right. So here's how this works. You guys have 99 seconds to convince the crowd to give you $99. The question is, who should get the $99? It's not who has the best presentation or anything like that. All right? So make sure you're telling us why we should vote for you, okay? When Chris starts, Mark is going to set the timer or get the timer going. And, yeah, we'll be right into this. So, y'all ready? All right, start whenever you'd like, Chris.
Hey, everyone. Is Chris ready? It kind of reminds me of when September ends, we could have a new event. But last time I was on, I more or less introduced who I am and what I do. But now I'm going to say some more about what our future plans are at the board of my nonprofit, the HHP Inspirations. And some of those things are to start making more reliable transportation for homeless people to get to appointments. Also, maybe special birthday parties for them. Just things, that's what HHP is geared for, to fill the gaps of other entities and give people special little days and meals and events that they come to, play cards or relax and have food. And also children's events. We got upcoming Halloween thing here. Jerry and I are going to be putting together, probably be a drive up. They can drive through and get candy and stuff like that. If I win the $99 today, it'll be going to what it always does, snacks and food for the homeless, a little gas money for people to give me rides, and just spread a little happiness and stuff. Guess that's all I got today. Thank you.
You got 21 more seconds.
I know. I don't know, for some reason, nervous today.
Probably because we didn't have a lot of time and I was yelling at you. You guys know how I am. But great job, Chris.
Thank you.
You could always go out with a poem next time.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, Chris. All right, James. It's you again. You ready?
All right, might as well.
All right, whenever you get started, Mark is going to start the timer.
All right, Mark. I'm actually ready this time.
All right, go ahead.
I would think, my name is James, and I truly think for other children's events, like with the Lucknuts, have more qualified movies and whatnot going on, even though that Lucknut season is not going on as planned, and have more events like special concerts and whatnot down at the Lucknut Stadium. Now I just hope that if you guys can actually vote for me to get the $99, that would be fine. And like the same thing like I was saying before about the about the police fatality thing with all the riots because of George Floyd's deal. That should do it for me.
All right. So I'm just going to ask you one question. Do you have a specific ask or what you want to do with the $99?
To give it to the Lucknuts.
Okay. All right. We got it.
The listen.
Okay. All right, James. Thank you very much. Next up is Megan. You ready, Megan?
Yes, I am ready.
Your cohort's out on YouTube monitoring for me, so or your co-conspiracy, your accomplice Your
My
accomplice.
accomplice.
Yes.
That's awesome. I actually have a couple accomplices in what I'm about to pitch, so I'm excited to see who's out there.
Nice.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Meg, the founder of Creative Dying, and our mission is to start conversations about death, to encourage end-of-life planning, and to establish an inclusive, community-based, psychedelic-friendly dying center. I've been on 99 Problems a few times pitching the Creative Dying Center, and that's an important part of the work. But today I'm going to switch it up and share a new project that we've been working on, the Creative Dying card game. For the last few months, I've been working with Figgins and Casey at Affinity Games to design a card game that starts conversations. Our intention is to create a low-stakes, accessible way to have meaningful conversations about death. Right now, we have about 200 prompts with single-player, two-player, and multiplayer ways to play the game. Questions include things like, if you could design a celebration of life for yourself, what would that look like? Our goal is to have a prototype by the end of October, and then we'll begin playtesting to get feedback on what we've created. Once the game is complete, we will offer it free as a virtual print-to-play deck, and we'll also have physical cards available for purchase at cost. We're also working to potentially embed it into a website so we can play in virtual settings. If I win today, I will be glad to use the funds to continue hosting the website of Creative Dying to access the game, as well as share copies of the decks with our community. Thanks.
All right.
That was
Good.
faster than I expected.
Huh? Faster than you expected?
Faster than I expected, yeah.
Well, you did great. And yeah, your accomplices, I talked to them yesterday. So exciting. It's very exciting. All right. Next up, Kiana. How you doing? You exhausted with me?
No.
I had to stay here later last night after the hatching. So I'm pretty tired this morning. Plus, I took my daughter to the airport in Detroit, so I've been up pretty much all night. But you did great last night, especially your first hatching, first big presentation like that. So I'm really happy to see you this morning. Really happy. Yeah, you're the feedback. And I don't know if a num would pop in and even say this, but it was between you and.
Jerry, I'm actually looking. Yeah,
What's
so
it?
I'm actually looking to bring up the scoring sheet so that I can read Kiana's feedback from the judges, because she was a close winner, second winner. So it was difficult for them to decide who they should pick.
Yeah, you were very close last night. And yeah, I don't want to comment much more than that. I was a bit surprised. I'll just say that. So, you ready to do 99 seconds?
Yeah.
All right. So, Mark's going to start the timer. You know how this works.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead when you're
Hello,
ready.
today I'll be pitching. Okay. Hello, today I'll be pitching my small business, Cap Piano Hotel and Resorts. As an entrepreneur, I have set small and large goals to ensure my success. By starting out small with a bed and breakfast, I will gain the opportunity to create a relationship with the community and also my business, allow my business to flourish into something larger in the future. By replacing boredom with fun, Cap Piano will be solving multiple problems at a time. For example, I remember my 8th grade school year being so peaceful. Hardly no fights, students achieved excellent grades, and there were tons of fun. What made that year different from others? Because the year was loaded with fun. There was absolutely no time to display negativity towards each other. And as we all were filled with enjoyment, we became better versions of ourselves. By encouraging the community to stay occupied with excitement, we'll all grow. By replacing boredom with fun, Cap Piano will decrease crimes and create more job opportunities as I succeed. Cap Piano won't be just a hotel, more like an indoor oasis that will accommodate the wonky weather we endure in Michigan. The bonus is you don't have to leave. Book a stay and allow yourself to relax. Bring your family without spending a month's worth of income. take a short drive to arrive, since my business is in your very own neighborhood.
All right. Is that it?
Yes.
Good job, Kiana. I love your energy when you present. You do a spectacular job. And I
Thank
think
you.
that the judges were saying that last night too, and how put together that pitch was last night. So good job, Kiana.
Thank you.
Erica, you're going to be the last, except I didn't ask Jeremy Like. When he came in, you going to present, Jeremy?
I wasn't planning to, but I can.
It's up to you.
Sure, why not?
All right. So, Erica, you go ahead when you're ready, and then Jeremy will go after you.
Okay. I'm ready. So usually when I consider this a safe space, so I'm going to explain myself a little bit. Usually when I pitch, I'm like extremely prepared and for the most part reading, but I know that I need to learn to start talking about my ideas without reading. So I'm going to just be blabbering today. So this is, I'm a little nervous. So at any rate, I'm here. My name's Erica. If we haven't met yet, I'm here to pitch a business that I plan to start as a nonprofit called Jubilee. And the goals of Jubilee, the big goals is going to intentionally create community that supports positive change for individuals and therefore as our community, for our community as a whole. And we intend to do that by incentivizing the sorts of things that typically support positive change. So like support groups and spiritual seeking and, you know, having extracurricular activities and like positive community events, that sort of thing. We plan to incentivize that in two different ways. So by offering a job, so working on starting a home health care agency and incentivizing it with a higher pay rate, and also by offering housing, primarily like Section 8 housing. So your housing and your job would be, or like your better paying job and your housing would be tied to doing these things that are good for you. Thanks for
All
letting
right.
me share.
Thanks, Erica. Good job. All right, Jeremy, I got you on the list. Now you're last.
Yay. All right. Hi, I'm Jeremy, and today I'm talking about the Library of Project. As you may or may not be aware, with the current COVID situation, libraries are having a tough time reaching patrons. They're having a tough time coming up with programs. They're having a tough time getting patrons to participate in the programs that they are putting forth. The Library of Project, in part, is designed to bring together, in the form of a YouTube channel, some of the ideas that are presented from various libraries around the country. So far, the channel has libraries from Michigan and Ohio covered. I'm in the process of building out Wisconsin, and we'll circle back to Illinois and Ohio, Indiana next. Keep in mind that, you know, libraries are a great resource for everybody. They've been around for a long time, and, you know, if you haven't reached out to your library for a resource, there are things that they have that you might not even imagine, from metal detectors to microscopes and sewing machines. So reach out to your library and make use of those resources. If I win the $99 today, I'm going to use it to start building out the website for the Library of Project. Thank you.
All right. Good job, Jeremy. Thanks for doing that on the fly. Did Jeremy inspire anybody? Shayna? Mong? Fonda? Anyone inspired? Amaru?
I am.
So you're going to pitch?
No, I'm inspired.
Oh, she didn't understand. I was trying to trick her.
You got
All
me
right.
on that one.
All right. So you're pitching.
No, not today.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is, because I forget that whenever I like edit the poll and all that, it shows on my screen. So I'm gonna take you guys off from the YouTube video for a second. You're still
I've been
gonna
muted.
be able to hear me. Oh, did you want to? You got something to add, Amaru?
Oh no, I've been muted the whole time. I thought I was talking. I was just fine. I liked everybody's stuff. I thought I was just talking to myself. That's all.
Yeah. I'm
Was
sure he thought you all were
But the
great.
but the but the library thing was pretty dope because um, everything he said was true. Because in earlier days of filmmaking, we would use some resources from there to make some things happen. So the library is a great resource for all kind of things.
Yeah. All right.
And
I'm
can I
taking.
say one thing, Jerry, before everyone
Absolutely.
goes?
Yeah.
I just want a big shout out to Chris. If you haven't seen the Every Damn Day episode with Chris on it, check it out. I learned so much more about you. And, I'm just so proud of you.
I wasn't as nervous there.
Yeah, so get on that show every damn day. It's
Yeah,
good.
did anybody see that episode when Fonda was on it?
Oh, she got an episode.
No.
Is it on syndication? Oh,
Implying
Is
it
it on
doesn't
syndication?
exist.
It doesn't exist yet. Yeah, I
You gotta
think.
have HBO.
I mean, frankly, Kiana, James, Mung, Amaru, and I are going to do it later today. Fonda and Anum. I think everyone else has done it, right? Yeah. So sometime, someday, happens every damn day. So I don't want you guys to leave. I'm just taking you out of the YouTube
Is
video.
there any way I can add something to what Erica was saying about the home healthcare deal for a
Yeah.
second?
And actually, you reminded me, I didn't let you guys ask questions. So, yeah, go ahead, James. Ask the first question.
So, Erica, do you know how that other people can actually get like home care stuff? I mean, like home care jobs or something like that. And secondly, how could other people can actually do that?
Did you hear that, Erica?
Couldn't find my unmute button, sorry. So, James, I'm working on starting a nonprofit, so I don't officially have a job to offer anyone yet. But there are quite a few companies that people already in Lansing could get a job with.
And in the fledgling group, I think Ben Wooden is starting to try to do some activity in that area as well. So if you want to join our Facebook group, James. But we got some language to talk about. But I'll talk. We'll keep talking today. Any other questions, anybody? No? You guys ready to vote? All right, I'm pulling you off screen for a second. I'm going to put your poll up. And I will launch the poll. And please vote when you can. So who should get the $99? Oh, out on YouTube? Chris, James, Megan, Kiana, Erica, or Jeremy. If you would like to vote, you can vote in the comments. They can't see that until later. So... Okay, I've got 3 more people that need to vote. It would be very helpful to me if you did, because we're in that tie situation again. Anyone? All right. There's one more person. That might be me or Mark, actually. Is it? Did you vote, Mark? Oh, okay. And I have no votes on YouTube yet. Okay. There's a... All right, I'm going to bring you guys back on. Megan and Kiana, you're tied. You guys remember what we did last time? We voted. Let's vote again. But, so I'm going to bring you guys off again. Put the poll back up, but only vote for Megan or Kiana. So, how do I do that? Sorry, 1 second. There we go. And I know you guys are going to do it again. Yes. All right, I got... Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So, we broke the tie in Megan's favor. And I also think a supporter on YouTube also broke the tie in Megan's favor if I look at it differently. So I don't want to do that. So this is the result. So good job, everyone. Megan gets the $99. And I am going to take this off the screen. You guys did great. What'd you think about the new format? Is it all right?
It's really
I'd like to say that I switched my vote to Kiana on the second round because of her answer to the question, as well as like how much I want to see this come to life. So if it's okay, I would love, and also like that you showed up at the hatching yesterday. That's so amazing. So I would love to transfer it to her if that's all right.
Anyone opposed? I don't think anyone's opposed to compassion and love. So
I can't imagine like how huge it would be to show up at the hatching. I'm so nervous to do this 99 seconds. So it's really awesome that you did.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And you did great. So there you go, Kiana. We'll what do we do? I transferred that to you somehow last time, right? Did I didn't give you cash, right? Oh yeah. I took 2 weeks and then you were coming here and I panicked and sent it to you right before you got here. Now I remember. So I'll do that today. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Everyone good? You guys are making the community stronger by solving the problems of the community. We can't buy these solutions or continue to buy these solutions from Amazon and Google and all those guys. We got to make our own solutions that are relevant to the causes we have, that are relevant to the resources we have. I love you all for doing what you do. And I think that's a wrap for another 99 Problems, but a Pitch Ain't One. Every damn day happens every damn day at 2 p.m. Today we've got Amaru who's going to tell the whole story or the rest of the story. What's that guy's name?
Now
Har-
the rest of the story.
Yeah. Harvey.
Harvey, what was his name?
Something
Something
Dick,
Harvey.
Dick Harvey? Or
Steve
Paul
no,
Paul Harvey?
Paul Harvey. Paul
Yeah.
Harvey. Yeah,
So,
that's how old we are.
yep. So, anyways, love y'all. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you all soon.
Check on your neighbors.
Good day.
All right.
Good weekend. Bye bye.
Bye bye.